Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dan of the SteelTwins here to bring you the Week 6 picks. It is already Week 6 of the 2024 NFL season. We got a special guest joining us for another year of the weekly picks. Shout out to ClutchBox. He is a Discord OG and a longtime Steelers fan. How you feel, man?
Yeah, I'm doing all right, man. And the Steelers could have won, but I mean, it's okay.
Steelers could have won the last 2 weeks, as a matter of fact. But, you know.
They're always in it, but then they lose at the end. Or they win at the end. It's either one.
This is why we can't have nice things. But this week should bring us another fun week of NFL football. A lot of great games. Some of them are kind of hard to choose from. We're going to start with Thursday Night Football. We got NFC South divisional matchup. No, NFC West, excuse me. We have San Francisco at Seattle. What's your prediction?
I'm thinking more like, I know Seattle's been playing well. I think they did just lose to the Giants. But I can't pick against San Francisco, even though they are only 2-3. I gotta pick San Francisco.
Yeah, the Hawks have lost 2 straight, like you said, last week to the Giants, and very crazy ending for them. So good for the Giants. Seahawks, they're at home in prime time. They're gonna want to bounce back, but I agree. I can't bet on San Francisco. Purdy's killing it. Jordan Mason's killing it. I don't see how San Francisco loses this. It'll be a close one, but yeah, give me San Francisco. Next game, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Chicago Bears. 2 teams coming off wins, man. What's your prediction?
These are both. It's interesting because Jacksonville, they're always playing in London. I swear they're always playing the international games. They're like the international team. But I think Caleb Williams has figured it out and is actually gonna play decently well for the rest of the year. So I think I'm gonna pick Chicago.
Yeah, dare I say he cooked last week. I know it was against the Panthers, but he was hitting DJ Moore and them deep. I mean, he looked good. Yeah, Jacksonville, they got a win last week versus the Colts. I don't see them getting on a win streak. I don't think the Jags offer much. I know they're in London, they have history here, but yeah, give me Chicago. I think Caleb Williams can kind of exploit that Jacksonville secondary that even Joe Flacco continues to cook. So, Chicago.
How about Joe Flacco, by the way? We could talk about him more when we get to Indianapolis, but damn.
Yeah, I mean, he's the ageless wonder. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Super Bowl MVP, just 12 years ago, and he's still playing.
It's insane.
It is, man. Next game, 2 teams with a lot of history here. Arizona at Green Bay. What's your prediction?
Man, that's tough because Arizona did just upset San Francisco, but I mean, I think I'm going to pick Arizona actually because I think I do like the way that Kyler Murray, I think he had a 50-yard touchdown run. Am I correct?
He did, yes.
That's crazy. And but I don't know if you guys saw, but or you saw, but he got a Call of Duty sponsorship.
Yeah, I did see that. That cracked me up earlier. That's hilarious.
And everyone was making jokes about him not being able to play because of Call of Duty, but now he's got a Call of Duty sponsorship.
The world comes full circle. It's great, actually.
Actually, with that logic, I should pick Green Bay because he's going to suck now because he's only going to be playing COD.
He's going to be playing COD all week. It's that game planning. Yeah, this one's tough for me because I do like Arizona's resiliency, man. I think they got a lot to offer. Shout out to James Conner. Green Bay, they're another team that Jordan Love's healthy. Jaden Reed's killing it. Josh Jacobs is doing well. Their defense is doing solid. They're at home. They're at Lambeau. I'm going to go with Green Bay, but I think Arizona, man, they're not to be underestimated here. As a matter of fact, that point spread looks interesting. But, yeah, give me Green Bay nonetheless. Next game, we got Indianapolis at Tennessee. Could we see, hilariously, Joe Flacco versus Mason Rudolph? What year is it?
Oh, my God. That would be – it's funny because I want to be like, oh, Mason Rudolph's still really, really good. I love Mason Rudolph. But, he really didn't do much in that game. He kind of, he only had, 97 yards, passing. So, really not much. He didn't have a passing touchdown. But I feel like he is the better option than Will Levis because Will Levis feels like every week Will Levis plays, he has, some kind of meme moment where he, falls to his knees in Walmart or whatever. But, I know everybody's seen those. It's just really, really funny. But I think I think Indy's going to win. Regardless whether or not it's Anthony Richardson or Joe Flacco. I think if Joe Flacco plays, the receivers are going to have better fantasy days.
Mm-hmm.
And if Anthony Richardson plays, I think that he's probably going to get hurt. So,
yeah, it seems to be the common trend in Indianapolis. This one's also tough because with Mason in, or if Mason's in, I do like Tennessee's chances. You're right. He didn't do much last week, but he did something Will Levis can't do, which is limit mistakes. We know what Mason can offer. We all love Mason dearly for everything. Will Levis has just become nothing but a meme. You're correct. He puts mayo in his coffee. Him and his girlfriend had certain things happen. I won't go into detail. And now he is a meme every single week. So Will Levis isn't meant to be a franchise quarterback. He's just meant to be an internet sensation. With that being said, I'm going to go Indianapolis. Regardless who starts, I think Indy gets the win here. Tennessee just doesn't come off as threatening yet.
No.
Next game, we got the Houston Texans at the New England Patriots. Is this your lock of the week?
Lock of the week. Oh man, I kind of yeah, it is. Yeah, Houston. Like, there's no way that New England was going to win this game.
No.
Like, if New England wins this game, that would be a Gerard Mayo masterclass. Like, there's no way that, like, how could anybody pick New England and have a straight face and not be like memeing?
There will be some person that will take the upset and put something heavy on it just for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
I can't fantasize New England win this. Houston got a really good win versus Buffalo last week. They've won 2 straight now, as a matter of fact. Nico Collins is week to week. He probably won't play this game, but I think their depth at receiver is still very stacked, that it's not really going to be big of a loss, especially against a team like New England. Houston wins this. This could be a blowout victory. Houston for sure.
How about Nico Collins, by the way? Because, dude, that guy's a baller.
Him and Stroud are just so dangerous. They always hit defenses deep, man. They are just a field-stretching duo.
Yep.
I will say this about the Patriots, too, man. You hear about Jabril Peppers?
No, what happened with Jabril Peppers?
Jabril Peppers was arrested Saturday morning on assault and possession charges.
Oh, no.
It's
actually kind of funny, though? When the year that we drafted T.J. Watt, I actually wanted Jabril Peppers instead of T.J. Watt.
Guilty as charged myself. He apparently had cocaine possession.
Oh.
Yeah, and he assaulted. He was charged with assault and battery with a dangerous weapon, strangulation, and possession of Class B substances believed to be cocaine.
Wow.
So
well, that's how you crash out.
Yeah, he is. I guess that New England life is really hitting him hard, man. New England's not winning this. So I just wanted to put that out there because I don't know if you heard it, but breaking news.
That's crazy.
That's unfortunate. Next game, we got a good one here. We got Tampa Bay at New Orleans in a divisional matchup. This could be another one of those high-powered offensive shootouts, man. Just very, very similar to the Bucs and Falcons last week. What's your prediction?
I got to go with Baker. Baker has proven that he is a franchise quarterback, regardless of what the Browns say. Browns made him play injured for a season and then gave up on him. And then he goes on a grand tour of teams. He goes to the Panthers. He goes to the Rams. And now he's in Tampa Bay, and he's killing it. And I cannot go against him.
Me neither. I think we both have a newfound respect for Baker. He's matured. He's become a better quarterback, and he's really leading Tampa Bay to be a threatening offense. Even though they don't have much of a ground game, they don't have many guys there, but Bucky Irving seems to be the running back one now. Rashid White still a receiving upside threat. New Orleans still has a lot to offer as well on offense. Their defense is solid, but I think Tampa Bay just has more to offer. I mean, we all know these games are must-watch, mostly because of Marshawn Lattimore and Mike Evans going up against each other. These guys do not like each other by any means necessary, so that alone will make this a must-watch game. But, yeah, I got to go Tampa Bay. I just feel like they're the hot hand. They almost beat Atlanta last week, so I like their chances against New Orleans. Next game, speaking of Cleveland,
Oh, God.
I'm sure you have some nice words to say about Cleveland as they go up against Philadelphia after their bye week.
No, I have no sympathy. You know, it's crazy because when I was growing up, I was always like, "Oh, the Browns, they suck. Oh, we gotta be nice to Browns fans. They've been through a lot. They got one sniff of relevancy by beating us in the playoffs one time, and that was their Super Bowl. And now that they think they're hot shit, and I can't stand them. They're my most hated team. They can rot in hell. The Eagles are going to destroy them. By not getting rid of Deshaun Watson, they're literally handcuffed right now because of all that money they're paying him, and they're screwed. Philadelphia is going to wipe the floor with them.
Yeah, Cleveland gets everything they deserve, bro. They did Baker dirty. They traded everything. They sold their soul to the devil for D. Watson, And now, yeah, he is absolutely awful. The Browns are awful. I don't feel bad for him whatsoever. In fact, I'm enjoying their entire downfall. They deserve every single bit of karma that's coming to them. And they're gonna deserve every single bit of beatdown that Philadelphia is gonna bring to them. Philadelphia's coming off a bye. They're gonna be a lot healthier now. AJ Brown should be back. Philadelphia wins this one at home for sure. Next game, we got the Washington Commanders at the Baltimore Ravens. What's your prediction?
Oh man, Jaden Daniels is just a stud. I was hearing like analysts say like there hasn't been a rookie MVP since Jim Brown, but the way that he's playing is just on another level of a rookie quarterback. He's mobile. He can throw deep. He's like every single week he's throwing a deep pass to Terry McLaurin, who by the way is now finally unlocked because he actually has a quarterback.
Yeah.
That being said, I'm going to pick Washington because fuck the Ravens.
I agree. I'm going Washington because I hate the Ravens, and this is my upset of the week, man. Jaden Daniels is cooking. Washington's on a roll right now. They're 4-1. Like, for a rookie quarterback and Jaden Daniels lead their team to 4 straight victories, that's impressive. So, against the Ravens, it's going to be a tough task, but we saw what Burrow did against that secondary. Jaden Daniels isn't Burrow yet, but he's really stepping up a lot, man, in his first couple games. So, I feel like they can really exploit that secondary, hitting them deep. They got enough targets to do it. Yeah, give me Washington with the upset of the week for me. Next game, we got the Los Angeles Chargers at the Denver Broncos. This is one not many people care about, but what's your prediction?
I mean, yeah,
it's tough,
depends
isn't
on
it?
Yeah, it really is tough because they're both equally shit. Because like I know Bo Nix is like he looks all right, but I don't know. Hopefully Herbert gets healed up. They definitely needed that bye week because Herbert like was trying to play through a high ankle sprain, and that's just idiotic move by him. I don't know why he's trying to do that, but hopefully that week is enough for him to be good to go. And I think that the Chargers will get it done. It'll be close, but I think they'll win.
Yeah, I'm going to go Chargers as well. Don't look away, but Denver has won 3 straight. They even put 30 on the Raiders hilariously. But I don't see Denver just remaining on a hot streak for that much longer. I feel like at some point their honeymoon phase is going to just end. Give me Los Angeles. I think they rely on JK and company here. I think LA gets a decent little victory. Next game, we got our beloved and stressful Pittsburgh Steelers heading over to Las Vegas. What's your prediction?
Now, the funny thing is, I think I could be wrong, but the last time we played in Vegas, we got one of the most iconic videos from your guys' channel when you guys were talking about like how like we lost to a tanking Raiders team.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was one of like that was probably one of the funnier videos that I've seen, just because of you guys raging, like just because we should not have lost to them at all. I think it was the one where it was the year where Boswell sucked because he was injured.
Yes.
He like missed every kick.
That was the same game. Dobbs came in for like a quarter and a half or so. And wasn't that AB's last? No, that wasn't AB's last game. But I remember that was the game where Juju caught a touchdown. That's the extent of the good in that game, bro, in 2018.
Yeah, 2018 was just, yeah. But this is a classic Tomlin trap game. Is Tomlin going to be able to coach his players to actually beat a team that they should beat? I hope they do. I'm going to pick Pittsburgh, but I mean, this is a classic Tomlin loss.
It is. I haven't picked. I don't think I've picked against the Steelers so far yet all season in the pick 'em. So I'm going to go Pittsburgh myself. They got to get a win back. They can't lose 3 straight, but I agree. This has Tomlin special written all over it. This has Tomlin trap game written all over it, bro. This is in Las Vegas. They lost terribly to the same Broncos team that the Steelers defense or the Steelers overall beat in week 2. Like, this scares the shit out of me. And obviously, Vegas always plays us tough. Raiders always play us tough. But I'm still going to go with the Steelers. They got to get a rebound win. They got to get back in the win column. And if they lose 3 straight, I don't even know, bro, because the bye week's not too far, and we need more wins. We need as many wins as we can collect. And the Raiders, it should be one of the easier ones, quote unquote, but it's never easy, is it?
Nah, it's never really easy. It's always stressful, and you always mix your want to rip your hair out, or among other things,
Yeah, it does. That's what being a Steelers fan does to us, bro. So I mean, love it, hate it, we're still here.
Still my Steelers,
Exactly. Next game we got the Detroit Lions at the Dallas Cowboys. This should be interesting. What's your prediction?
Well, I think. Well, I mean, Dallas, they didn't really deserve to beat us. There was many times in that game that too many miscues from the Steelers. So I mean, I definitely think Detroit's going to win because I don't know. I really like Detroit.
Yeah, I still don't view Dallas as threatening. Lawrence will still be out because he's on IR. Micah might be back. They might have Brandon Cooks back. But I just don't think Dallas at home is still going to they might put up a little bit of a fight. They might be competitive here, but I get a sense this might be Dallas getting I don't want to say blown out, but I just feel like Detroit is just too powerful. They are something I wish the Steelers were, and I can't believe I'm saying this about the Lions, but Detroit is very aggressive. Like they when it's time to close out a game, when it's time to put points on the board, Detroit delivers on offense. Goff and them, they strike, and they strike quick. Yeah, give me Detroit. I think they have another good offensive showing. Dallas' defense is not good. Do not let what you saw on Sunday night tear you away. Dallas' team is still not good. Detroit wins this for sure.
I think Brandon Cooks, actually, you mentioned Brandon Cooks. I think he's actually on IR.
Is he?
Yeah, it says they placed him on IR. Developed an infection in his knee.
Ooh, I missed that.
So that's gonna suck.
So they're gonna need Tolbert to step up. Yeah. Okay. Well, in that case, still Detroit's gonna win.
Yeah.
Next game, we got the Atlanta Falcons at the Carolina Panthers. I think this is obvious, isn't it? This is a divisional matchup.
Yeah, divisional matchup. I saw a quote where I think they put in Bryce. Did they put in Bryce Young a couple of times?
They at the tail end of the game when they got blown out by the Bears. Yes, they did.
Yeah, they did because they didn't want. And they said they didn't want Andy Dalton to get attacked behind the line, basically. So it's basically saying, yeah, Bryce Young, we picked you from number 1 overall, but fuck you. You get to get tackled. Come on. So I mean, with that being said, Atlanta. I pick Atlanta. Kirk Cousins, 500 yards passing. Holy shit.
Yeah, and Carolina, they allowed 300 yards on 20 completions last week to Caleb Williams. Man, Kirk Cousins is cooking. Atlanta's really cooking ever since week 1. So Atlanta wins this in very good fashion for sure.
You definitely like that. You like that.
You like that. Yes, definitely.
Now, I know my brother's going to make that joke too. So I don't tell him I said this, but he's definitely going to make the you like that joke.
Definitely. 1,000%. But hey, shout out to Kirk Cousins, man. Seriously, like he is actually cooking right now.
Yeah.
It's good to see for Atlanta, man. Next game, Sunday Night Football. Why is it Sunday Night Football? We got Cincinnati at New York, the Giants.
Oh my God. What is this? Well, I guess you can't really pick against Cincinnati. I've been picking Cincinnati so many times, and they just lose. And like, I don't understand how they're 1-4. Like, they're supposed to have like the best offense. How are they this bad? I guess their defense. Maybe they're like the 2017 Steelers, where they have an electric offense, but their defense has like Cody Sensabaugh starting.
Definitely.
Because I don't want to remember Cody Sensabaugh.
No. Oh, dude.
Mike Mitchell.
Oh God. Who? Artie Burns. Sean Davis. That was bad, dude. We had that defense start versus the Jags in the playoffs.
That's pathetic. And there's a reason why they put up that many points on us, because we suck.
Oof. Blake Bortles. Oh God.
Blake Bortles. We lost to Blake Bortles.
Yeah. Ugh. Yes, sir. Yes, we did.
Yeah, but we probably will go to the Super Bowl that year if the refs didn't screw us in that the one game against the Patriots.
Oh yeah, Jesse James caught that ball.
He definitely did.
Yeah. But you're going with the Bengals then?
Yeah, definitely Bengals. I'm not picking the Giants. I know that they had a nice win last week, but I don't think I don't think Lightning's going to strike twice.
Yeah, no. The Giants, I'll give them this, man. The last 3 games, they've been resilient. They've kept it close, as a matter of fact. If they would have gotten in the end zone at least once in the red zone versus the Cowboys, it would have beat the Cowboys on Thursday night. And they pull off the upset versus Seattle in the 12 territory. So I don't want to rule out New York here. And New York has already beaten one AFC North team this year. I believe it was the Browns. So that's one of their 2 wins so far. So maybe they pull off the upset. But Cincinnati, Burrow threw 5 touchdowns last week and still lost. Their defense is terrible. Nabbers should be back for the Giants, which gives them a good chance here, but I'm still going Cincinnati. They got to start racking dubs, and I think they understand it. They're going to be hungry in prime time. Give me the Bengals.
Yeah, Malik Neighbors is really a stud. He's a player.
He's a dog.
He's one of the players of all time, I will say.
Yeah, I mean, he is really good. Too bad he has Danny Dimes, not really at his quarterback, but
yeah.
he's a stud. Monday Night Football, we got the Buffalo Bills at New York. The Jets. God, how many Jets games are we gonna get in prime time?
Yeah, because of Rodgers. Did they not learn their lesson from last season? I don't know. Like, what is wrong with them? Like, they want to see Aaron Rodgers against Josh Allen. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to see Aaron Rodgers hurt himself against the Buffalo.
Yeah, no.
I remember I saw in the London game that he got injured. He had a low ankle sprain. His leg got trapped underneath defenders, and I was like, well, there he goes. He's hurt.
Yeah, I think it was last week versus the Vikings.
Yep.
That looked, honestly, I thought it was over for him again, man. That looked scary.
It looked really bad, but low ankle sprain is not nearly as bad as it could be.
Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, I don't know. The Jets, they're overrated. I mean, they're only overrated because the media put them over by so much because of A-Rod. I think everyone knew going in they weren't that good. Breece Hall has been slow to start the year. They need to get the ball to Garrett Wilson more. Otherwise, A-Rod looked kind of washed last week, but Buffalo, I think Buffalo's got to start racking more wins. They're coming off a tough loss to the Texans last week. Josh Allen doesn't have a true number 1. They've lost 2 straight, so yeah, they're going to try to get back on the win column. And in New York, prime time, Josh Allen in prime times, he's kind of just a mix. But I think Buffalo gets the win here. I just don't like New York. And another primetime game for Aaron Rodgers. Whoop-de-doo. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I definitely think that Buffalo will win this game.
Yeah, agreed.
Definitely.
With that being said, man, that is the Week 6 picks. Let us know you guys' picks down in the comments below. Clutch, always great to have you on. Always great to talk with you and bring you on for the picks for another year. It's always fun, man.
Yeah, same. It's always great to be on here.
Yeah, it's always great to have you on. So can't wait to do it again next year for sure. We always have you on every year. Is there anything else you want to say before we get on out of here?
Well, I guess if Josh is watching, he said GG's already. I already said GG's, but it was really close matchup in the fantasy league.
Yeah, it was.
It was. I picked up Joe Flacco off waivers because Anthony Richardson was hurt, and both my quarterbacks on the bench had already been locked because they started playing. Mm-hmm. Picked up Joe Flacco. He gets me 28 points.
Wow, that's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I'll say this though, man. I did pick up Tucker Kraft last minute in another league, and I'm glad I did.
Yeah, dude. Tucker Kraft had a legacy game.
Yes, he did. I also sat Joe Burrow in that same league, though.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, for Jaden Daniels, unfortunately. But
I mean, Jaden Daniels is still good. Yeah,
he is good. So, I mean, that's why I picked Daniels after Burrow, because if Burrow got hurt again, I knew I'd have a stud in Daniels. So, I mean, either way, it's going to work out. But
yeah,
I know I beat Rex this week, so I'm happy with that.
Nice.
I'm already better. I think I already got more wins than last year, so hell yeah.
There you go. I mean, last year was kind of that was really sad.
Dude, I was last place because I put all my money on the Kenny Pickett train.
Oh, that was not a good train to be on.
No, it was not. God Almighty. I'd rather not live that again. So I'm very much happy that I'm going to be 4-1 for sure.
Yep.
But yeah, man, for the rest of the season, good luck to you. And whenever we face each other, good luck, and may the best team win.
Yeah.
With that being said, let us know you guys' picks down below. Shout out to Clutch again, and see you in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you later. Peace.